Hi everyone, it's Amy with Renewing Stitches. How are you doing? It is this is a channel about cross stitch, a YouTube channel about cross stitch, and this particular episode is another Flosstube extra. And excuse me, I'm going to try to scoot up. This is a Flosstube extra in a series that where I'm flipping through a bunch of my older magazines, the vintage. Just older magazines. They're from the 80s and the 90s, and I have some from the early 2000s, but most of them are from the 80s and 90s. And so that's just the series. And so this is an extra episode number 4, and today we're going to flip through. Sorry, my boys are done with school, so they're playing, so you might hear them get a little excited. I think they're doing Mario Kart or something, who knows, but they're having fun. This is Better Homes and Gardens Cross Stitch and Country Crafts from January, February 1992. And I apologize for the light. It's cloudy out. It's 70, but cloudy here in Northeast Texas. We're going to have a cold front. Quick weather report. We're going to have a cold front, and it's about to come through, so it's just cloudy. So the light's going to be out in and out. I have the upper overhead light on, but I don't know that it's doing any good, but we'll see. So I'm just going to keep going. Cross Stitch and Country Crafts from January, February 1992. I did look on eBay before I got on here, and there are 1 or 2 available. I checked Etsy, nothing is available. I forgot to check Cobweb Corner. I need to make a note to check before I put these on. I think I'll do that real quick. To check with Carla at Cobweb Corner to see if she has them. She has a lot of older magazines and charts. Cobweb. Check. Okay. So we're going to flip through this. This first design right here, the big one, is called Gifts from the Sea, and it's designed by Linda Gillum. Now, real quickly, several of the charts in here, I could not find the name of the person who designed it, so I am guessing it is a staff member of the Better Homes and Garden cross stitch group, but where it's been noted, I'll share that with you. So this is designed by Linda Gillum. It is 124 stitches high by 164 inches high. Stitches. 124 by 164 stitches high and wide. So that's that one. Real pretty. There are a couple of other photographs in here of where they've taken out just the shells, and I'll get to that. On the side here, this doll, this design is called Heart and Vine, and it is 27 by 40, and it has a repeat. So it's just this little motif right here, and then it repeats over there. So also in this book there are instructions on making that apron, and there's a picture of this repeat on a pillowcase. So that is the cover. Now in Better Homes and Gardens Cross Stitch and Country Crafts, and one other one that's not coming to mind right off the bat, on the inside they have the little cartoons at the bottom, which I think are hilarious. This one is the Crisscross cartoon by Tony Grego, but here it is right here. Has a lady and her husband, and it says, "Well, dear," well, I can't read that. It says, "Well, dear, it was for your birthday, but when I saw how easy it was to organize my cross-stitch items, well, you'll have to find another place for your tools." So that's funny. So funny. There was another one that talked about writing off. It was a little one. I'll have to find it, but it's the cartoon is of the lady at the IRS office, and she's wanting to write off her cross stitch supplies because it's therapy, so it's needed. It's therapy. So why can't we write it off? And I'm here. here for that. Okay, the next, let's see. Well, let's go back. It has letter to the editor, letter from the editor, and then letters from different people across the states, just talking about what they're looking for. One is looking for antique trains, and one is looking for an easy way to organize floss. And then the next chart is for Valentine's, and this is the week of Valentine's. And this is the Sweet Sentiment. I don't know. It's a Valentine's card. And the chart's right here, so I've covered it up. It's Be My Valentine Small. This is 42 stitches by 55 stitches, and it's designed by Sandra Kester. Real sweet. Sweet. And then I'm still going to try to keep it to the sides so you don't hear all the turning. This next one is Captivating Charms. And these are the same and these are the same, but they're also in hearts. These designs are created by Lori Birmingham. The rabbit is 40 stitches by 49 stitches, and the flowers are 35 stitches by 39 stitches. And in true early 90s fashion, do y'all remember having like remember we used to tear up scraps of fabric and make rugs with them, or I remember my mom made us a scrunchie to put in our hair with it, like a big poofy scrunchie, but this one is a necklace and it just brought back memories. Look at that, isn't that funny? But that's just the torn up fabric. Does it have, yeah, a shag necklace. And the instructions for that are in here as well. So there was one that had a shag thing you put over your shirt. I don't remember that name of the thing, but it's like a collar, but you just put it over your shirt or your sweatshirt. It's not in this magazine, but I've seen one of those before. Okay, next one is called a Sampler with Heart. And this is, well, Country Charm Sampler, right? Yes, Country Charm Sampler. And it has instructions on how to do that, but also this one up here that's in a cookie cutter, magnet-y type thing. This design is in the pattern. It doesn't have the space, so you just create the space. But so in the pattern, it's just the space is gone, and it's all there. So here they just created the space and put that in, which I thought was very cute. This one is 176 stitches high by 100 wide, and you get both. You get the instructions on that too. Okay, year and cross stitch. And these are, I think this shows 4 designs. Yes, so this was a series from September, October, November, December, and this issue. And so in this issue, you get these 4. Let me see if I can get the other ones and get a clear picture. There's the series of them right there. Real cute. They end up being the slate and the cat. So the slate and the cat are 46 by 46, and the canning jars and the angels are 45 by 45. So the same, basically. And I love how they put it in this shelf. I think I remember having something like this. It had a little cutout heart in the top. Don't remember what I put in it, but I remember having something like that. Let's see. Talks about how to make the pillows and hangers. Make it a hanger. Okay. And then this is these are the other ideas from the front page, the Gifts of the Sea. So they have this roll that goes around the hat box, the tissue cover, and a dish towel. And again, they just took the shells and then made a border order. There are instructions for the tissue box, the towel, and the band box. Yeah. That's that. And then I think the doll is next. Nope, not next. Okay, this next one. Now I love this one. I like several of them in here, but so pretty. These are Morning Glories, and this is it's a new technique. So this is one of the features in Cross Stitch and Country Crafts, is where they have a new technique. Sometimes it'll be a specialty stitch or other things. This time it was stitching with ribbons. Let me see if I can get this all in the same frame. But these are the Morning Glories. They have the colorway for both of those. But the technique that they use is stitching with the ribbon. And the ribbon is called Ribbon Floss Rayon Thread. I've never seen it. Now, that would be interesting. This is using a 28 count even weave. And they did it for the box lid cover and the framed piece right there. But they have instructions for both colorways, same pattern, both colorways. I was on a Zoom with Sandy, Stitching with Sandy, and I was talking about some of these old magazines and how there are things that you put on your shirts and maybe braid cloth designs, and there's another one in here too. But someone mentioned maybe turning something like this, because it is in that lovely shape, turning something like this into a strawberry. And I thought that was a great idea. I would probably take off the viney part there, but don't you think? I think that would be a good strawberry. So, Morning Glory strawberry. Oh, this design is 108 stitches by 108 stitches. Okay, and then the next one is Designer Profile. This is Virginia Douglas. Talks about, she's from Fort Wayne, Indiana, and it talks about how she got into designing. This design that she created, this is Victoria. I'm sorry, yeah, Virginia. This design is called Victorian Valentine, and that is the design that's in the magazine. It's 80 high by 53 wide, and it's for a card. It has instructions for the card, but you can turn it into anything. So that was pretty. Very Valentine-y. And this is on perforated paper. Yes. And then just fussy cut around. See that? Okay. That is 80 by 53, 80 high by 53. I don't know if I said 80 high. The next one is handkerchief dolls, and there's instructions on making the doll. These are really cute, but you stitch the area there. The stitched portion is 54 by 55 for the complete circle, and then the partial right here, and you really can't tell. These go all the way around. It's just all the way around. This one with the poinsettia looking one, or poppy, it only goes just like a little bit. It is 46 by 52, but it gives you instructions on how to make the dolls. These are designed by Linda Doyle. Really cute. It looks like they, oh, yes, so cute. The next one is the small that was on the doll apron. And then in the picture you can see that they have a pillowcase here too of the repeat. But they have the instructions for that in this. This design is 27 by 40. And then the twin sheets. So they do the sheet Yes, with the lace, and then the pillowcase. And the next one's called Annabelle. It's focused on even weave. And the picture on this is kind of, well, all of this magazine is a little faded, but this is like a dusty pink with a white floss. It's called Annabelle Antique Lace, and it's a 75 by 75. There are instructions for making the pillow here, and then the arm rest or the chair cover, armchair cover, either one of those. 75 by 75. This is another one that would be a nice strawberry. It's a really faint design. I don't know if you can see that. I'll get my face out of the way so you can see that. Real pretty. I have this in my to be stitched pile on a pink fabric. I'll show you here in a second. With white floss. It's just a pink, like a really dark pink that I dyed. I bathed in it. I didn't dip it or anything. I chunked it. But it is like this really dark pink. I don't know if you can see that. But I'll be working on that at some point. There we go. Yeah, the dark pink. So the white will stand out really good. So that's been sitting in the magazine with my notes. Let's see here. And it looks hardangery. Is that a word? Hardangery? But it's not. There's no cutouts or anything. They're the Smyrna crosses, the marking stitch, and the Algerian eyelets are there. So there are some specialty stitches. And it tells you how to make those. And I think this is the last one. Yes. So they had a contest, a greeting card contest, and the winners were posted in the magazine. So the grand prize was this baby shower one. It was designed by Susan, I wrote Pockner. I thought that's what I wrote down, but it looked like Parker. So this one is included in the magazine. The rest of them are available, well, they were available for, if you sent a self-addressed stamped envelope and $3, you could get them, get the other ones. So I don't know if it's still available, but that is all. Oh, this stitch is 53 by 34. That one right there, 53 by 34. And these were the other placed cards. I love that one right there. I wish that was in here. Good work. They did good jobs. Okay, and then at the end of this, which I thought was interesting, very neat of them to provide, they have a place to order supplies from any of the, or for any of the projects listed. So they'll send you the Aida, the card, the fabric, if there's a backing fabric, the parchment, or not the parchment, the perforated paper, the threads, they'll send you all of it. So I think that's a great idea. I don't know if anybody does that now. Do you know if anybody does that now? But in the back it says supplies needed, and you can just, supplies for this issue. So you can send them the money, and they will send you the supplies for the specific, see if I can turn the pages on the back. Yeah. For the projects in here. So that is the flip through for January, February 1992, Better Homes and Gardens, Cross Stitch, and Country Crafts. So a lot of the ones that this has been a lot of the ones in this series, they have the same layout. This one, like the last one, was better laid out, where the pictures were kind of close to the charts, and they made notes of how many stitches high and how many stitches wide. I know the first one that I did in the first extra didn't do that. I had to hunt for it, and I had to estimate on some of them because it wasn't noted. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts. Again, this is available out there. I'm going to stitch that. I do want to, I may do like a bundle, not a bundle. I may do need another word other than the trigger words for the bots. A pass your stash. Yes, I may do that here soon, where I will pass on some of these. So anyway, that's this magazine. Y'all enjoy your weekend. It's Friday. I'll post this on Saturday, so y'all enjoy your weekend, or whenever you're watching this. Thank you for spending your time with me. Leave any comments, any questions, and I'd be happy to answer. That is all for today. I'll see you soon.